is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video. And in today's video, it's, well, round 2, I guess. The rematch has begun. We have new GARPs challenges over here on OPTC. We have Hody and we have Doffy 1. So we have my boy KROOBY back on the channel for another race. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that home screen.
I know, right?
The meme is finally dead.
The meme no longer exists, lads. I finally have a Roger. Let's go.
Well, if you guys haven't seen the first race, I will leave links in the description to those. There was like 3 parts to that as it kind of went down to the wire. But the reigning champion is back on the channel. And we have 2 very special commentators. We have Sim once again. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing very well. I'm happy to be here. Happy to see what kind of teams you guys come out with this time.
So Sim's here to ruin our day like last time, if you guys watched the last videos. And we have the GOAT, the captain himself, Captain Papi. How are you, my friend?
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Captain Papi here. I'm here to do nothing but just chat crap and, you know, commentate these boys while they're speedily, frantically doing teams and basically just mess them up as much as I can for the entertainment of the viewers at home.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm actually looking forward to it. We got the GOAT of commentary on here, Mr. Captain Papi. I'll leave links to his socials as well in the comment section, or the description below, I should say. Make sure to go check him out. How's your new podcast going, Papi? I watched the first episode. I haven't touched on the other ones, but how's that going?
Look, it's very interesting. It's just basically a raw version of myself, you know. I took a little hiatus, but it's basically just a raw version of myself. Talk about, like, you know, the ins and outs of life and from any kind of range, but I mean, it's just a lot of fun. GGP is going well. We just released our first non-OPTC episode because, as we all know, OPTC doesn't have a lot of content these days anymore. So
not wrong.
Instead of us punching the air about Treasure Map for 2 hours straight, which I would love to do every week, but I don't think people would really enjoy listening to that week in, week out. But no, I appreciate it. Everything's going well.
Good to hear, man. Good to hear.
I'll just say for me personally, you can't talk enough shit about Treasure Map. I'll tune in every week.
Hey, go off, King. Go off, King.
Alright, so if you guys haven't seen the previous videos, basically the way this works is our boys Papi and Sim will choose a color, and that color will be the color for us to beat both the GARPs challenges, and then they will choose a class, and that class will be banned from mine and KROOBY's team making. The first person to complete both GARPs challenges wins the round, gains a point, and Bob's your uncle. We move on from there. But there are some banned units. We do have Kaido's banned as captains. We do have V1 Kaido banned completely. You can't use V1 Kaido at all because that guy is just broken when it comes to GARPs challenges. We have Versakainu banned as a captain for Quick. We have Bullet banned as a captain for Strength. We have Roger banned as a captain for Psy, and then we also have Halloween Law banned as a captain for Int. So that's basically the rules. That's basically how it works. Sim, Papi, you ready to go?
Wait. Could you cut one thing out? I just need to put my phone in Do Not Disturb. I don't want notifications.
This the guy?
I forgot.
This the guy? Look at this non-professional. Keep this in. Keep it all in. Look at this non-professional. I'm here.
You need to let the people know.
Totally professional.
I've got the game with page open for the GARP challenges, right? I'm gonna translate them in Japanese live, so I'm aware of what's going on. And you're sitting here telling me your phone is not in Do Not Disturb. Never in my life. Look at this.
My phone was always
Oh, this guy.
Hey, Papi's up for it. I'm ready to give KROOBY the premeditated L.
I'm down.
Honestly, I need all the help I can get, so I'll take that.
I was already
you guys want to
scared
jump
when I heard
into
Papi
your
was
character
here.
box?
I was already scared when I heard Papi was coming in because I knew this man was going to put psychological warfare.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to see how well you guys can do.
Alrighty. Well, I'm ready to go when you are, KROOBS.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for KROOBY to get into position, and then I'll announce the color in class.
I am
ready. So both guys are ready. So the color you guys are going to be doing for the first match will be Dex.
Ooh.
And the class that will be banned is Flasher.
Interesting. That's an interesting combination there in reality, because I mean Dex has a lot of decent units now coming up. There's not a lot of good captains though. You've probably got legends like Legend Lucci now is probably one of the best Dex captains to kind of run for most utility bases. Queen again is also a fantastic choice there as well by KROOBY, who's decided that there. I'm not sure how much I can really commentate on who's doing what, but Stump's one of the interesting tactic here.
they did get a recent boost lately with the Cat badge.
Yes, indeed. So it's a really interesting combination. I don't know what they're going to start off with. That's the real question there. You know, they have the option of either going into Doflamingo or they can go into Hody. So it's definitely going to be a war of attrition here in terms of who's going to get the stuff done overall. Because obviously with the Doflamingo the Doflamingo 2, you have 10 stages, a little longer in time. But I think these days the overall things be kind of broken down for the most part. You can kind of clear Doflamingo in about 4 minutes with a really quick team, but Hody can be a bit finicky at times. Only 7 stages though, but at the same time a little harder, a little bit more debuffs here and there, a little bit more frustration. So, you know, it's going to be definitely a war of attrition here in terms of who's going to be able to get out on top.
I do think it'll be interesting, especially as these guys build a little bit more experience. We've seen shenanigans where, you know, they'll go into the easier one first and do the harder one last, or vice versa.
Yeah.
And we've also seen KROOBY and Stuff both build one team for both.
That's a good idea. If you're able to do that, I think then you're better off in the long run. But then again, you don't want to sacrifice potential speed. Obviously, you're going to have time in box maintenance and management, but you know, it's going to be part of the course there. As we can see here, though, Stump's already in. He's flying straight into it as quick as he possibly can. He's running a pretty interesting team here. He's running a Sabo captain here with the friend captain Straw Hat Crew. Straw Hat Crew obviously a fantastic option for the most part here due to the fact that, you know, you get a rainbow boost, you get a fantastic last step ability at the very end, so you can really just you can mow through that final stage with pure and utter damage. He's got
they also solved one of the few flaws that Sabo Ace has, in that their ore boost is only for 2 classes, and it gives them a rainbow ore boost, and also it's a Luffy, so it gives their ore boost for 3 turns. So it's a great choice to hybrid them up together.
Popping the Queen very early on here, so you can get the perfects hit, and he can move forward with the, I believe it's the chain boundary after the perfects are hit, so he can allow himself to get through the Rebecca stage without potentially removing the defense down, which is a very interesting tactic there, and I think that's actually a very smart option. He has 2 matching orbs here, so we're going to see what happens. He's going to swap with the Ace and Sabo, get the 2 matching orbs here. KROOBY's still setting up his supports here. He's still putting on his ship, but Stump's already plowing through. He's already killed the Rebecca stage here. Moving on to the
having the type advantage there really gives
massive.
It helps you not have to bring somebody to remove the defense up.
Yes.
We see, absolutely killed on the friggin'. What's it called though? On the cooldowns. Look at that. That is trash.
Oh dear, he's got some bad cooldowns here. He had about 3 units there with only 1 turn cooldown. He's taken about over half. He's way more than half HP. In fact, he's
so
down
much
to
damage.
About 16,000 HP overall here. But he's gonna try to tap through. This is an issue though, not necessarily a big issue, but it is a warp. So if KROOBY can figure out a way to get through this 6-man stage and do a lot of damage to quickly pass through this stage overall, it might give him a chance to catch up. KROOBY now picking his friend captain and getting stuck into Hody. So we have a diverging paths from the very beginning. Two players, 2 goats of the games going in different paths. We'll see how this kind of turns out. Maybe KROOBY's decided to go with the harder option first because he's already built the team, and then potentially that this team can actually clear Doflamingo as well. He's gone with a double queen setup here, which is actually a really good option there, using the Kawasaki there as well, plus the Legend Lucci on the team, Nami Robin for the ore boost on top of that too, and the Doflamingo treble dual unit.
So while KROOBY did take a lot more time in his team build, using Queen as a captain as opposed to Stump strategy with the dual captains does give him a little leg up in terms of speed. So let's see if he's able to catch up and make up some time.
Stump here does not kill the Bartolomeo stage. He's going to take an extra turn on that stage. Gives KROOBY a chance to kind of get through as fast as he possibly can. Stump now getting to the treble stage, which I believe we're getting towards the end now of for the most part here. So.
And KROOBY just entered one of the most annoying stages in GARP Challenge.
Yes. He's got some good orbs here, though. He's got some decent orbs. He's already taken out 2 units, so now it's a matter of getting some good orbs, getting some orb luck there. You know, barrier penetration can be a very useful ability here in these stages for sure. With the nice swap there, gets himself a guaranteed Dex orb on the Treble Doflamingo Coliseum unit, and he's able to kill that unit there. Now he's going to wait for. I don't even remember that guy's name. He's going to wait for that orb barrier to kind of swap over, and hopefully he gets a good color here. What's he going to roll? He rolls int. He has 2 int orbs, though, so he's very lucky. He has the type advantage as well. He's going to be able to breeze through this stage now. High attack boost from Queen as well. Thumb has now made it into the final Doflamingo stage, and I apologize. I did think that they were doing Doflamingo 2, but it is Doflamingo 1, so it's even faster than I thought before as well.
Oh, yeah, imagine doing Doffy 2 on top of that. That'd be like, yo.
one thing you gotta remember, this is a stump video, so if you don't remember a guy's name, you just make up a name based on how he looks.
Yeah, that's it.
So just like the Fishman Beat guy or something like that.
StumpD Gacha, aka StumpD Sweat, aka StumpD done Doflamingo with Dex, so now he's already onto the Hodie stage.
Yeah, except I haven't done Doffy 1 this month. So I'm getting the wrong one screen.
So he's gonna wait and sit through. It's a slowdown. I mean, it's all fair in love and war, you know. It's a fair situation. Stump rebuilding his team. As a matter of fact, he's probably gonna go with the legend Straw Hat crew as his captain for Hody. KROOBY now finally getting through. Does he get the damage? He doesn't. He doesn't kill.
KROOBY's actually in a lot of trouble here since he's lost so much HP and he didn't bring anybody to remove the poison.
Yeah, this is a very. And you got 3 block orbs here, no matching orbs there. We'll see how he does. He got some weird glitch there with the animations, as a matter of fact.
That actually happens to me a lot.
Gone too fast there. So Stump now building his team. He's going to go with a very safe kind of a Straw Hat crew team, I believe. Obviously, he has 35 relay supports, as you know, not to flex or anything of the sort. But hey, I pulled relay, guys. So don't worry.
I did say that. I did say that.
It's
hey,
fine.
Look at that.
You know?
All of the memes are dying, dude. KROOBY got Roger.
I got relay. It's about time. KROOBY here. I believe he's used the Doffy treble unit to hopefully get some damage here. Hopefully clear this stage in 1 turn if possible. Going to use the Queen as well to get.
It'll be interesting to see how KROOBY gets around the burn the next turn. On top of, he still has that poison.
I don't know. He won't be able to hit any perfects. Is all I see. But we're very touchy now because he's going to heal from the pinch healing potentially. But then the poison's taking about 2,000-3,000 HP per turn. So he's going to hit some
aggressive poison too.
He's got to hit some goods and greats, but not any perfects, as a matter of fact, to get through this stage. But he's taking a lot of damage, though. So if KROOBY dies here, Stump can take a little bit extra time in terms of getting through Hody in a very safe manner. He doesn't have to rush too much in the grand scheme of things there. But he's hitting greats. He just needs to if he can get through. Can he do it? Oh, he gets through. Does he have? I don't know if he has enough HP to survive this poison hit though. So we'll have to. But does he get through? Does he get through? He does it. He's dead on the final stage. 7. He's dead. Stump. That's music to Stump's ears, as a matter of fact, as we're speaking here today. So. It's going to be a very touch and go here. Stump can take a little bit of extra time, make sure he's safe, make sure he's clearing things in a very reasonable and effective manner overall. And he's just going to take his sweet time now. He doesn't have to rush. He doesn't have to hit. He can take his time. He can hit his perfects well. KROOBY has to chase. He has to go very, very fast now. And I hope that Stump gets caught up as well.
That's the thing about GARP Challenge Hody, right? Like, there's not a lot of gimmicks that you got to build your team around. But the mobs have a lot of HP, and you take a lot of damage with the poison and burn combination.
It's always the poison for me. Every time I see a team that's like, it clears Hody in 3 seconds, I'm like, yeah, well, I need to have poison sockets. I'm like, nah, dog, I'm not about that. I gotta make sure that I have.
Hey, shout out to the new Kazuna Chopper, right? We got another support to remove.
Actual facts. The more supports that are available there, the better for us as players overall. But hey, they're not doing much else with treasure cruise. Am I right?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, moving on from that, where Stump's now onto the annoying. He's there. He's on the annoying ting. You know what I'm saying? He's getting through. He got 2
for a
units
barrier pen unit.
Yeah, boy.
Very, very smart option there. Barrier pen's always going to be super useful in these kind of situations there. Again, I think Stump's got a potentially a good victory here. If KROOBY can get through this stage though, and hopefully Stump kind of gets caught up on a stage. Maybe if Stump dies, he gets a game over. We could potentially see KROOBY kind of come back here, because obviously Doflamingo 1's a very fast GARP challenge to clear. So it's definitely a matter of
for a very safe team.
Yes.
He has a lot of healing with the switch effects. He brought a unit for defensive effects.
Yep.
So
I think that's the right option, with Stump being in the position that he's in now.
Yes,
you know, having a safe team. He's got the Ryoiin, so I believe he's getting healing as well, just to be safe. He's got the VP Becca swaps. He's getting more healing, so he's definitely protected in those kinds of fronts. So KROOBY back to the Gyozo and Vanderdecken stage. Hopefully he can get through this one a lot safer and be able to push through in one turn as well and potentially get to his opportunity. Stump actually mirror match right now. KROOBY's just gotten ahead in that, but Stump does have the lead of already clearing Doflamingo. So honestly, it's a very interesting strategy when you really kind of break it down as these boys continue to clear their GARP challenge. We can talk about the strategy a little bit here though, as Stump did opt to go for Doflamingo, maybe because it is a little bit of a safer option, maybe because it is a lot faster. There's not as many annoying gimmicks you can get through very efficiently. But at the same time, clearing the Doflamingo stage on the pop on the very beginning kind of gives Stump a little bit of confidence. And people might say, what the hell, who cares about the confidence factor? But I think that being able to build a team that clears the Doflamingo and being able to build the team in like a minute as well, mind you, with the added pressure of commentary and the overall system itself, getting the confidence boost of being able to clear the first GARP challenge straight away gives him enough time. He knows he has a lead now. He knows that he's going in safe. He can take an extra turn on the Dosen stage. He's going in very effective overall.
I do think when you have these two GARP challenges, I do agree with you. I think getting that confidence boost of knocking out a Heavenly Demon 1 first is actually a nice touch. Gives you a lot more flexibility with your team build. You don't got to necessarily build for speed when you're building for Hodie.
That's right. So KROOBY actually making it to the Hodie stage before Stump, but I think Stump's going to take it kosher. He's going to take it slow. He is on the Dosen stage right now as we speak. So he's on stage 5
want to
for
kill
the
this
moment.
guy. You definitely want to kill this guy. You can't really take any damage from him, and Stump does that.
So we'll have to wait and see there.
So let's see if KROOBY gets the kill, and he does.
KROOBY is clear. He's out.
KROOBY gonna move up to Heavenly Demon. He has a lot of time to make up here.
He might be able to run the same team if he knows his back's against the wall. He might just have to run the same team and hope so.
Yeah.
And he's just jumping straight in. Queen, friend captain, the OPTC friend captain finally getting used. Stump taking a little bit of extra time here.
You don't know this OPTC friend captain is my best friend. What you mean?
Stump taking a little bit extra time here, a few extra turns of the WORMEO and ErKa stage. So I think that's a very safe and effective option. You know, you want to be able to make sure that you're going to get through. He obviously doesn't get the top advantage as well because having the swap of the not the swap, sorry, but just having the strength and the dex option from the Straw Hat dual unit. He has the strength option there. He gets the type advantage. He's going to kill very cleanly. He is on the Hodie stage, so something has to go horribly wrong for Stump to lose this one. He will have to definitely drop the ball here if he is going to end up losing this race here. But KROOBY has an option here to get through. Oh, he's quitting here. He has no despair removal. He's going to have to figure out the despair removal here. Stump is popping specials and hoping to God he can get through here. He's got the attack, he's got the orb, he's got the chain, he's got the color affinity. I think it's going to take God himself to come down and unplug his phone to have Stump here not be able to resolve a victory here. He has the last tap, he has a chain lock now.
Yeah, so he's a max final tap.
And so I think it should be a very safe shoe in here as long as he can hit he doesn't miss any hits, and I think it's set and done. He shows the animation. Just kidding. Damage done. KROOBY out. Stump takes it 1-0. I see them. They're ready to go. Sim, let them know.
Alright, so the color for round 2 will be Int.
Ooh, and the class, very good class.
The class that will be banned is going to be Cerebral.
Interesting combination there. A lot of Int Cerebral units there in the grand scheme of things here. But we have a lot of fantastic Int captains. Namely, V3 Blackbeard, fantastic. No shot, You have got a lot of interesting units you can run. Like, for example, you can run, I believe you can run V1 Mihawk for the damage to, I believe, the Doflamingo stage to get rid of a lot of the fodder there. You can run the Kobe Helmeppo. Obviously, you have Whitebeard Rogers an option now. You have other fantastic units, like you could run like Whitebeard vs Shanks. Bonnie's also a fantastic unit you can run it in these parts here as these boys are building their teams. What do you think, Sim? Do you think they're going to opt to go for Doflamingo first after Stump's success? Do you think they're going to go for Hodie this time around? Where's your head at with this one?
I guess it's going to depend on each other's boxes, depending on how well they can build for each GARP challenge. There are always certain units that excel in specific GARP challenges. You can kind of see how KROOBY's team is coming out, and he's taking a little head start on this team build here. on round 2.
Nice choice of the. Actually, I'm not going to give away anything until we actually hop into the stages themselves. But it's a very interesting team here. Obviously, losing Cerebral with int units is actually kind of challenging. I think there's a lot of fantastic Cerebral int units.
Shit, what's his name?
I can't name it off the top of my head, but I'm just saying they exist. So.
Well, the main ones would be the Halloween slashers, right?
Yes, correct.
Fuck Stump, Halloween Shanks.
Yeah, hashtag fuck Stump in the comments section down below. Please, since I'm on the video today, you have to make sure you comment that. I want to see at least 50 comments with hashtag fuck Stump down there as well. Halloween Shanks, obviously, being left out. That would obviously Stump would have been forced to use Halloween Shanks there. But we're going for an interesting combination here. Stump trying to figure out that last unit slot, which is kind of tough. Taking a little bit of extra time on this team, but I think KROOBY's kind of been tarnished, been hardened, been affected with the overall issue that occurred with the Hodie run through the first time here. No one opted for V3 Blackbeard. I have no idea why you wouldn't want to use V3 Blackbeard in the grand scheme of things.
I guess they want a little challenge,
They want to take on some heat, So
they didn't want to exploit the fact that we didn't ban that unit.
Yeah, well, next time make sure we're going to ban that unit for sure, So, I think Stump has a team set. I think he might be ready to go here. He's just doing some last checking. He's popping some supports on, as you should. Supports, obviously, a very crucial aspect of this game now. Very vital for you to have your supports.
You don't want to spend too much time on supports. Like
that is correct.
It's always nice to have the stat supports, but
yes.
When you're racing, you really just want to bring the supports that are absolutely necessary to clear your run.
And here we are.
Looks like KROOBY's ready to jump in.
KROOBY's in. KROOBY's going to go. He's Stump's setting up a friend captain. He's behind a little bit, but I mean, like he picked Whitebeard Marco. Who the fuck are they? Get them out of here! It needs Whitebeard versus Shanks.
That's not Whitebeard Marco, dude.
He's got Whitebeard versus Shanks now. He's in there and he's ready to roll. We're in it now. KROOBY has picked Hodie with a double Yamato captain. He's running the V3.
Oh, double Yamato must be nice.
Ray 6 Plus. He's running the V1 Ray 6 Plus for that extra added benefit of a lot of utility. Nami Robin for that orb boost. He's running the Hellbent for Cody as well. He's running his newly acquired Roger and Whitebeard. I was going to say Roger versus Whitebeard. Haha, you're dreaming, lad. And he's also running, obviously, double Yamato Frank. Stump as well in the Hodie Challenge 2. Very interesting unit choice there. Fantastic auto switching there. You guys know, as you can do. A lot of people forget you can auto target in this game, i.e., you can switch and manually do it yourself. Wow, I know it's very hard.
Huge for KROOBY, but KROOBY took the middle.
Took the main boss out.
Yeah.
Stump with a little bit unlucky there in terms of the
I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about this stage.
It makes Hodie a lot more interesting as a GARP challenge because there is a little bit of RNG involved. If you get if you get the color that you need which makes no sense. If you get the color that you need on the big main boss there, you can definitely get through a little easier. I believe that's Hammond. Yeah, that's right. I'm a professional commentator. I got the stuff up on my other monitor. So we got Hammond on stage 3 there with the orb barrier there. They're both on the same stage, but KROOBY is getting through now. He is through. He's now on to the Vanderdecken and Hyozo stage. Stump now having to stall for orbs, which is, you hate to see it.
Yeah, I totally forgot about barrier, Ben.
There's also RNG on stage 2, depending on what cooldown you get on the mobs.
That is correct.
We've seen that actually screw over Stump a few times.
Oh yeah, that's a nightmare.
Stump finally getting the orb roll he requires to do some damage to Hammond here, whereas KROOBY is through the Vanderdecken stage and he's moving on to the next one. He's got the Docent and Zeo stage here. Stump having to unfortunately take a little bit of extra time here. He does not get the orb roll he requires. He's just got to slot and move around for some orbs. He has 1 Dex orb, but he requires 2 at minimum to get through here.
Bro.
KROOBY's taking a little bit of extra time with his moves. He's got a full board of 1 orbs here now, which I think is, obviously 1 orbs, 2 times more damage. You get a lot of output here.
He also has a super types who carry that those 1 orbs through the
1 orbs through. Exactly right. He's got an orb lock, so he's gotten through. Obviously, other options you can run. I believe it's the TM Jinbei on Yamato. You get that orb lock as well. You can run things like custard.
Not on this Yamato.
Not on this Yamato. There you go. Yeah. There you go. See, that's why Sim's here.
Yeah, Stump's really struggling to get the proper orb roll here. There you go. I think he finally got it.
He's finally got the orb roll. He has to go. He has to fly through these stages now. Interesting combination. We didn't really talk about Stump's team here, but he is using the Versus Whitebeard friend captain with a Roger Whitebeard captain on his own. He's using that into rare Doflamingo. Out of nowhere, KROOBY's had to drop the game. He's used the specials in the wrong order. That's a bit of a time consumption there. That's a mistake, you know. That gives Stump potentially a little bit extra time here to move through. Continue on that. Obviously, Stump is using the... Go for it.
This is one of those moments you're rudely reminded by how long it takes to log into this damn game.
Exactly right. He's in the battle found, so thankfully enough, he's back in, but he's got to use these specials the correct order this time, hopefully, to make sure that he can get through. But continuing on with Stump's team, he's using the Ryoiin Doflamingo, a fantastic unit there. I believe it's color affinity. You get the threshold removal as well. He's using the Luffy and Boa dual Kizuna unit. You get a nice color affinity there as well. Really strong color affinity for int and psi units with that unit as well, which is the fantastic there. Obviously, you have the nice Vista unit there, and you got Legend Bonnie. Legend Bonnie, a little bit of underrated unit in the grand scheme of things here, but she obviously does a lot of fantastic things.
Oh, and Stump taking 2 turns here. KROOBY was able to 1 turn this stage.
And
so,
KROOBY is
now
now
already on the final stage.
He's on the final stage. He's popped the swap. He's got the attack boost. He's got the orb boost. He's boosted. He's got the color affinity. He pops the super type of Yamato. Gets a nice chain buff. He should be able to. He breaks. That's a. You know what? Great strategy from KROOBY here to have the carrot support. Can he get enough damage output though? Is the real question.
He had a 1 unit with a type advantage, having a White Roger there.
Perfect there. Hey, fantastic strategy there on KROOBY's behalf to put the bar time carrot support on the Nami Robin unit, get through the defense in the final stage there overall. So
looks like KROOBY's doing the 1 team for both.
1 team for both. Does he have the despair removal this time? Is the real question.
He does with the White Roger.
Exactly right there. So he can get through. So now it's a matter of fact of hoping to God that he can get through cleanly here. Stump taking a little bit of extra time here on the Icaros and.
Actually, he does have 2. He has the V1 Rayleigh there, who's actually very good for
perfect
demon.
Perfect option there. This time he remembered to save the orbs of the Nami Robin, so he's got a full board of orbs for the final stage ready and set to go.
No, I didn't get the middle orb.
Stump has died. I repeat, Stump has died in the Hodie challenge. He is thinking about it. He might opt to go for Doflamingo if he gets the opportunity here now, but it's not looking too pretty for Stump here in the grand scheme of things. He's looking for a team rebuild. He's moving time skip Nami, arguably one of the best rare recruits to ever release in the history of One Piece Treasure Cruise. Time skip Nami, a rare recruit way ahead of her time.
I do think
with the Barter support as well. He's opted for Nami Robin instead because he got the Barter support, get some crowds removal here.
I do think it was a missed opportunity with Timescape Nami since they gave her expansion so early. She wasn't able to get the fear reduction, which would have future-proofed her for even longer.
Hey, we never know with the new release of Grand Voyage. Maybe units might get more limit break abilities. Maybe other limit break expanded units can get new limit break abilities. We'll have to wait and see. But what's important now is to know that KROOBY is now on the Rebecca stage. It looks to me that he's, in a sense, stalling out the defense of Rebecca, which is a pretty interesting tactic. He's finally through now. He's able to clear the Rebecca stage and move forward to the next stage. Here, Stump is doing some team building. He has to hope
KROOBY is struggling for HP a bit. KROOBY is working with a little bit low on the HP.
He got very lucky with the cooldown rolls, though, of this, I believe it is stage 4.
It looks like it didn't matter much. He was able to one-turn most of them.
Stump now rolling back into it. He's got a rehash team here, and he's able to roll through, consume the orbs, maintain it. He's running a double Roger Whitebeard captain now. With the rare recruit Doflamingo, he's using the Iron. I mean, that Iron, my God, what a fantastic rare recruit. Double special on that unit as well. Like,
one of my favorite units of all time. One of my all-time
favorite. Yeah. Without a doubt. Even that rare recruit Doflamingo, they're very underrated too.
There was a long stretch where Int didn't really have any good defense up and damage reduction removal. Besides V1 Jinbei. And I know this is very close to me personally, but I didn't pull V1 Jinbei until very late on my current account.
Yeah.
So I abused that Iron quite a bit. Holds a very special place for me, personally.
Very interesting option here. So is using the Yamato special on the treble stage here. He was probably hoping to get those wave units cleared in the back there, but it doesn't matter. He's got a nice cooldown. Sorry, HP cut there on the treble. He's got lots of damage output there. He might be able to two-tap this treble here, and then just absolutely bink those units in the back. And he's on to the final Doflamingo stage here. I think KROOBY, as long as he plays his card right, doesn't mess up too much in this final stage here, I think he might be able to take round 2.
Wait a second. Isn't Nami Robin a cerebral unit?
Oh, true.
Oh my god, they have to quit. We're back to the clean
Oh,
slate.
was he using it too?
Yeah.
Oh
shit.
God, KROOBY's back to clear Hodie. Stump with the fantastic call out.
I was using them too. No.
Oh, my days.
We are back at an empty slate.
We are back at square one. And mind you, if KROOBY had cleared that Hodie...
Oh, I didn't know he was using it. No.
If KROOBY had cleared the stump, I mean, like, it would have been curtains, to be honest with you.
Considering that they were both using the unit, we would have had to let it go.
Some teams back in. He's already back in now straight away. So
KROOBY found a quick replacement as well.
Yeah, very fast, very efficient there. He's using the Brûlée support. Shout out Brûlée support there. We're back in his stump. He's using the signature Shanks buggy unit.
Hey.
I just want to give a special shout out to that new Sabo support, which is extremely good for this GARP challenge Hody.
What a fantastic support that was on a great banner, mind you. In a time where there's not a lot of good banners on One Piece Treasure Cruise, that support banner was very good. You know, a lot of fantastic supports releasing, a lot of good supports in the recommended parts as well. So
yeah, you can always advise players to always do the discount on the support banner.
Without a doubt.
Oh no!
We have here, we have diverging paths here. So as you can see, Stump, as he's going to have to stall for the paralysis here, as he did not have a Roger up at the time. He's now through the paralysis thing for a month. He takes a lot of damage there from Rebecca, so we have Stump here going to do the Doflamingo stage. Sorry, the Doflamingo GARP challenge.
Gets the same RNG with the orbs on this stage again.
He gets double in on Hammond. He does it again, and he's through 4 taps, and he's in. He's got the and he's through 2 units down. KROOBY's got some fantastic orb luck here. Very lucky on this front here.
He should be able to knock out the stage in 2 turns. That's huge.
KROOBY, he's not backing down by any stretch of the imagination at all.
Yeah, it looks like that little hiccup didn't shake him at all. He's actually going faster this run around.
KROOBY not taking no prisoners this time around. Going straight through there. Stump getting through stage 4 of Doflamingo here with the fodder units all around. KROOBY able to... KROOBY knowing full well. KROOBY knowing full well he's taking on Hodie, clearing Hodie, the harder of the 2 GARP challenges. He knows he can run into Doflamingo and absolutely blitz it when he gets back around to it.
What's impressive too is like looking at his opponent, they're about the same stage.
Same stage.
Yeah, KROOBY's matching Stump's speed for the harder GARP challenge so far.
Yeah, bro.
I'm having to... Ooh, perfect hit there, getting through the bar. I thought he was going to have to 2-turn that stage, but he's through there. He's onto the treble stage now. So I believe Stump is technically 1 stage ahead overall, which, you know, doesn't really matter in the game scheme of things. However, it might give Stump enough time to quickly rush into Hodie before KROOBY can get into Doflamingo, which might give Stump the little edge overall there.
KROOBY's absolutely blasting through these stages.
KROOBY's onto stage 6 of Hodie. Stump has cleared now stage 6 of Doflamingo. He's onto the final stage here. Stump with a little bit of a lead, but KROOBY obviously clearing the harder of the 2 GARP challenges here, so you would say it's neck and neck at the moment overall.
It looks like he's going to have to take 2 turns here.
That's okay. He wants to reserve those Wano slots. He doesn't want to take too much burn damage. He wants to make sure he doesn't have HP to get into the final stage. Obviously, you have to keep in mind he hasn't removed the poison, so that's obviously a factor overall there too.
He did opt for the Nostro Costello, so he's working with a much larger HP pool.
Yes, he's 100% right. Stump now popping his specials. Hopefully he can clear Doflamingo very quickly here.
KROOBY onto the final stage as well.
KROOBY onto the final stage. He has to get rid of that defense, which I believe he should be A-okay to do so now. So Relay support is utterly disgusting overall when you really break it down. That cooldown, you get a little bit of healing. Honestly, raid carrots through. Stump not clearing his GARP challenges again is going to affect him, but he has cleared Doflamingo. He is done. He can get into Hodie. Hopefully, KROOBY can clear. He probably should have enough damage here, and KROOBY is through as well. Skip that animation. We've seen it enough times in our life, and he's done skis.
Let's see if KROOBY's going to pop in with the same exact team again.
Yeah, it's going to be a good question. Stump having to do a little bit of team rebuilding here, and we're going to see what he has to opt for. Obviously, now going into
KROOBY lost his friend captains as well. Oh no, KROOBY's going for a change as well.
A little bit of change here. Stump potentially going with a Bonnie captain for the Hodie stage. There's a bit of an interesting option here. Choosing Bonnie to go into the Hodie GARP challenge. Mihawk, Mihawk Perona. You got here Ryoiin and Perona, which is good. Good choice there.
Bonnie's actually very good for Hodie. She's the only unit in the game that can remove fear with her super type.
Yes, fantastic super type there, very unique, and you definitely need that when you're getting into those latter stages. KROOBY taking a little bit of extra time to get through and build that team, but he looks like he's ready to roll. Almost picks Heavenly Demon too. He's gone with the friend captain, OPTC captain. He is ready in now. They're both in. Say he's got to do a download. He hasn't seen that character before in his life, and he's in now. You know, Stump with a little bit of a lead here. We are, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not excited, I don't know what else to say to you. They are both in at pretty much the exact same time, clearing different challenges, but it is neck and neck as we speak.
And we saw it in their first match. KROOBY was able to match basically stage per stage with Stump. And they were going up against opposite GARP challenges.
That's right.
Stump's able to do the same with KROOBY here.
Let's see, does Stump get the orb lock? It's going to be a matter of... I think that's a Dex orb he requires there to kill Hamid, so he doesn't necessarily get the orb lock there.
He does have a barrier pen unit this time around. With
he still takes out two units. Very good V2 climber, very underrated unit overall there, so...
that's the 6+ I'm very excited for.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. KROOBY opting to with the Perona and Moria PvP unit there, gets rid of the defense, gives himself a conditional boost, gets through the Rekka stage very easily, gets some pretty decent cooldowns on stage 4 here with all the fodder units. He should be able to clear about 4 or 5 of them before even continuing on anyway. So it's very good there. Stump having to kind of stall out for the Hamid. Hopefully he can can kill. He gets through the Hamid stage. This is close.
Yeah, it's very close.
It's very close. It's all going to come down to who can use their specials more effectively, who can get through much faster.
KROOBY's moved on to the most annoying stage in Heavenly Demon, which is the Bardo stage.
He's on the Bardo stage. That combo barrier is always.
Come on!
Oh no!
Wait, but we're gonna. Doesn't matter though. Stump couldn't kill in one turn. KROOBY having to reset. He is all on the line. Stump obviously having a 1-0 lead anyway going into this. He's on to stage 5, the Doshin and Zero stage. So they are back neck and neck. KROOBY connecting. Yoshi's trying to plug him in. He can't get it. He's putting it in the wrong ports right now. KROOBY now back into the game with the Bardo stage. He's going to make sure he does the right specials at the right times and surely he gets rid of the despair. He has done that. He should be able to get through now. Plenty of damage. He's got the 1-0 slots now. Stump obviously should have enough damage here, hopefully, to get through this stage. Might be a little bit more risky, though. Does he have enough damage to get through Dosen? Ooh. Doesn't quite look like it on my screen here.
No. Yeah, that's tough. And KROOBY just moved on to the trouble stage, so he's one stage away from finishing this out.
Stage now. Obviously,
and Stump ties it up again.
We're back here. Stump needs to do some quick, heavy damage here. Obviously, he has the color effectiveness against the Icaros, but obviously the Dharma there is a Dex unit. So
I'm gonna die.
Oh yeah, Stump working with very little HP there.
I forgot to put Shiryu support on.
That might be the game there.
It is the game. I didn't put Shiryu support.
He gets 2,000 healing here though. What's that? 6 by.
Nah, it's 3.
If you had Shiryu,
I know. I would have won.
And we're still neck and neck. You're both in the final stage at the same time.
Yeah,
you both end. As we see, KROOBY just needs to make sure he gets through this stage here. Stump not giving up though. Maybe KROOBY dies. You know, these day and age, you never know. Maybe this dinosaur's gonna come back from the Triassic area and pull up on KROOBY's house and eat him.
Fuck! That was bagged!
KROOBY is through. That's
and we
game.
tied it up.
That was
it's 1-1.
bagged!
1-1. Make sure you guys reset your games, get your friend captains back up. We're back to 1-1 and we are level.